My name is Morten Hilmer and I'm a wildlife photographer. My passion for nature and my curiosity has led me to visit many of the beautiful and remote regions of the world. I love the adventure and I love the solitude. And sometimes I also just need a little break from the civilization and all the everyday distractions. I served for more than 2 years in the Danish military special forces in the northern part of Greenland. I have experienced minus 50 degrees Celsius and I drove more than 10,000 kilometers with dog sled in this amazingly beautiful ice desert. I love nature photography and I was really fascinated about this huge land, totally untamed by man. And it's the combination of amazingly beauty, loneliness and isolation that really attracted me. I find a stillness in nature, like a special kind of silence when nature is at its most authentic. The wind is howling and a blizzard is turning the landscape into like an inferno of blowing snow. Everything just becomes a total whiteout. Or at dusk when things start to get a bit unclear, this is when my senses sharpens and my imagination starts to run really wild. These are the moments that drives me. And when I really feel connected with nature, then it's like the good photos will just come by themselves. For me, it's not so much about capturing that one perfect photo. It's more about just getting out there and try to capture the feelings, the emotions that I get when I'm surrounded by nature. Working in these environments, in these harsh, extreme conditions can just be a huge challenge. And it is hard work sometimes, and you really just need to take everything up a notch. But I mean, even though you get frostbites, you get numb fingers, you can't feel your toes because they're so cold, and you're struggling on your skis, snowshoes, heavy backpack, pulk, all that kind of stuff. When you get that moment, when you capture that single beautiful moment, it's just worth everything, and then you forget about all the struggle. Losing the photos from such a memorable moment is one of these things I just don't like to imagine. My equipment needs to endure wherever nature throws at me. Not because I expose it on purpose, but just because nature is so unpredictable. Suddenly maybe a rainstorm can soak all my equipment, like the blizzard fills every single piece of equipment with powder snow, and therefore I need something I can trust in all situations. For me, the LaCie Rocked SSD Pro is a true master of elements. It is extremely doable and it can take all kind of weather, snowstorm, blizzards, rain, all that stuff. And it feels unbreakable, it's lightweight, it's small, and it doesn't take up a lot of room in my backpack when I'm out there. When I return to my tent or cabin after a day of shooting, I simply connect the SSD Pro to my laptop, and because it's really fast, I can edit all my footage directly from this disk. When I come home back in the office, I simply transfer my photos to another disk, like a working disk, and then to a third disk for a backup, and then my little rocked fellow here is ready for the next adventure. I believe if everyone would take the time to really experience nature, we would treat our planet with a little more respect. I want to convey the importance of everybody making an effort to respect and appreciate this amazing earth. And I believe in the fact that if people are fascinated about something, if they love something, they will also care for it and protect it. And I hope my photos can help to start this fascination.